So when I went to the house, I said, you know, we need to do something about this, and that's when I wrote all of you. My name is Dimitri Petitsas, and for the past 5 years I've been traveling back and forth from Guatemala to help the people here through business, entrepreneurship, and also through service and philanthropy. The level of poverty I'd never experienced before, and yet Herman and Juana just seemed so elegant, so dignified, so willing to offer us whatever they had. I've contacted you all in hopes that you would help support and endeavor here to help the family of Hermelindo and his wife Juana and their 3 children, Federico, Maria, and Alejandra. 14 million people that live here, about 80% of them live on something about $2 to $3 a day. Parasites to bacterial infections to hepatitis. 60% unemployment. There's a tremendous underground drug, violent, organized crime. And I'm here today to share with you a story. Whether you are someone who's connected to the Orthodox Church, which they attend, the Exela Ventures social enterprise that I operate, or just a beloved friend or family member that believes that small victories lead to great successes, I'm sharing this video with you in order to share with you this process, this valuable process, and some of the learnings I've had in an effort to bring a cement floor, a roof, a kitchen, and a living space that will provide some dignity and proper hygiene and health standards to a very beloved family of mine. Herman is my godson. He was baptized in the Orthodox Church in 2010, and after a number of years living in Coban as an indigenous Maya, moving to Guatemala City with his wife Juanita in hopes of a better life, they moved to basically an urban slum. Our first step in this process was to ask Herman and Juana, would they like some work done on their house, their permission. Is this something they saw would be of value? And when I first spoke to them about helping them construct their house, they felt it was a silly thought. Their house was theirs already. They own it. They live in it. They've built a life based on what it has to offer, and I found it very refreshing. Renovated, you can live in a nice house, And they're like, oh no, we can't do that. So why not? He says, well, security. You have all this equipment here, concrete, block, sand. He says it'll get stolen. Right? So they're going to live here during that whole process. So that the second most common cause of death among children here in Guatemala is after malnutrition is actually lung disease, because in these homes where there's no ventilation in the kitchen, the sad part is that the children end up breathing and inhaling the smoke. But if you didn't have someone to take you down here, I never knew until Federico took me to his house. I'd been here already, I think, a year and a half. Just would never have looked. The floors are mud. It's a big health hazard whenever it's the rainy season. There's no proper plumbing or electricity. Very much a health hazard. So what we've tried to do with the St. Paul's Fellowship, and Exela has taken this head on, is we're trying to get them a concrete floor. And then after I thought more about it and spoke to them, I realized, you know, we're not just going to put a concrete floor in. Their house is made of aluminum siding and wood stakes. And so, you know, where do you put the stakes in once it's concrete? They're not in the mud anymore. So I realized this was a far grander project than we first anticipated. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you guys, you know, it gives you some perspective. And I said to myself, you know, let's see what it would take to put block walls on this house, to put proper laminate on the rooftop, to put proper plumbing, electricity, a proper kitchen in this house, and let's see what we can do. Let's see what's possible. Time with the volcano eruption, the house actually went into the river. Okay, and they all stayed at the church, at the second floor, and the church they slept there. And like 2 days later, they're already walking down to rebuild. You know, I thought, you know, if we're going to do this, we need to do it in the right way. So I took a step back and said, you know, let's get an architect involved. And at first I said, you know what, let's just start building. You know, let's just find a contractor and get the cement and start going. You know, this is my Western ambitious, immature mind at work. Then I realized, you know what, if we just dive in here without a plan, without a design, we're going to be in trouble. And so I got a hold of one of my colleagues and friends, Jose Mario, who goes to the Church of St. Xenia, also works with me in Exela. He's an architect and an artist, a jack of all trades in many ways. And I said, Jose Mario, I need you to make a plan. I need you to put together architectural plans. And with the funds that we've raised, we've used them to design a home that hopefully will up the standard a little bit, and at the same time give them a sense of the dignity and collaborativeness. That this is a joint effort. That as much as we're here to provide the ignition, they're the ones that are going to follow through with it all, and that we're really collaborators in all of this, and that we're going to gain in this process as much as they are. We want it to be a win-win, both for Herman and his family, the contractors that are working, the people that are helping organize things. We want everyone to leave this experience feeling valued, feeling they got a fair day's wage, and the funds that have been donated and the support and prayers are being used in an effort to ensure that people leave this experience feeling that way. And you can look forward to these videos as an effort to share with you this exciting process that should take somewhere between 3 to 4 months from start to finish, from planning phase to construction phase to celebration and reflection, and trying to share the joy and success of this process. So we thank you for your patience, your support, your love, and look forward to sharing more videos with you as we move forward into the future of Herman's house.